Have you ever wondered, under the golden sun and the silver moon, how did King Solomon, Israel's third potentate, gather such vast treasures and wisdom profound? A riddle encased in the annals of ancient lore, this son of King David and the fair Bathsheba, a tale of power not won by might or force, but by a gift extraordinary, a gift of wisdom bestowed by the divine's hand. Picture in your mind's eye this rare ability to distinguish truth from the veils of falsehood, justice from the cloak of injustice, and the pure from the tainted. This was the force Solomon held in his palm. It was this divine wisdom, like a compass, that guided his reign, his court, his diplomacy, enabling him to accumulate riches that dazzle the mind. His treasures were not mere glittering gold or shimmering precious stones, but also a wealth of knowledge, a trove of insight. Yet was it all just wisdom and God's grace, or was there more behind King Solomon's affluence? The riddle remains, bewitching scholars and lovers of history alike, as we plunge further into the depths of the life and era of this biblical sovereign. As we journey together through this intriguing exploration of King Solomon's life, let's take a brief pause. If you're finding this dive into history riveting, don't forget to show your support. See that like button below the video? Give it a quick click. And if you're eager to continue unearthing the mysteries of the past with us, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Your support fuels our journey into the annals of history. Now, let's return to the golden age of Israel as we delve into the reign of the wise King Solomon. King Solomon's era, Israel's golden age, was adorned with extraordinary opulence and splendor. Picture a sovereign whose wisdom and wealth were fabled, a monarch whose reign brought prosperity and tranquility to his realm. That was King Solomon, the third majesty of the United Kingdom of Israel. His feats were abundant, casting an everlasting shadow on his kingdom and the world. His most momentous achievement, the construction of the first temple in Jerusalem, an architectural spectacle of its time. The temple was not just a sanctuary, it was a symbol of the nation's unity, their devotion to divinity. Its completion cemented Solomon's place in the annals of history, augmenting his already vast wealth. But Solomon was not merely an architect. He was a shrewd trader, forging extensive trade alliances that stretched across the known globe. These alliances ushered an inundation of riches into Israel, morphing it into a nucleus of commerce and culture. Yet Solomon's wisdom was an essential aspect of his legacy. His compilation of Proverbs, brimming with discernment on life, morality, and governance, echo still. These aphorisms, esteemed for their profound wisdom, have woven themselves into the fabric of religious and philosophical discourse. However, beneath the glimmering facade of prosperity, a tempest was brewing. In the realm of wisdom and wealth, King Solomon dwelled, yet his reign spiraled into a downfall. At the peak of his reign, Solomon's path swerved into misfortune. His heart was stolen by his countless foreign queens, leading him astray from the divine path prescribed by the Almighty. 700 wives and 300 concubines he possessed, each hailing from far-off lands, bringing with them gods of their own. In his affection for them, Solomon opened his heart to their gods, indulging in their idolatry. This marked a stark swerve from the monarchy of his father, David, directly defying the edicts of the God of Israel. The Israelites were expressly forbidden by God to cross the marital line with these foreign nations, fearing they'd stray from the path of faith. Yet Solomon, driven by his pursuit of love and peace, turned a blind eye to this divine dictum. His actions, though rooted in love, led him to wander from the path of righteousness. His transgressions provoked the wrath of God, deciding to wrench the kingdom from Solomon's grasp. Yet for the sake of his father David, divine mercy was granted. The verdict was that the kingdom would split posthumously, with Solomon's heir, Rehoboam, reigning over a mere tribe, while his servant would be endowed with the rest. The end, King Solomon, an erstwhile paragon of wisdom and affluence, turned into a poignant parable of the mighty's fall. What lessons do we glean from King Solomon's tale, you may inquire? An embodiment of wisdom deep and wealth beyond compare, King Solomon's life was but a spectacle rare. His era, a symphony of prosperity and peace, his deeds echoing a majesty that would never cease. From the grandeur of the Jerusalem temple he built to his wise and fair rule, each achievement a quilt. Yet his life was not devoid of shadows that lurk, his fall a grim mirror to our mortal quirks. Even a divine mind is not immune to err. Solomon's tale a testament to this truth bear. His veering from God's commandments, the beginning of his fall, his life an enduring anthem to obedience's call. Despite the opulence of his reign, his ending was a refrain of chaos and pain, his life a poignant verse on wealth's transient burst. Amidst treasures vast, Solomon's reign didn't last, an echo that worldly gains are but fleeting and fast. Indeed, King Solomon's saga is a timeless echo, a testament to the transience of earthly treasures and wisdom and obedience, the only true measures.